Yo, what's up, y'all? Yo, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Garrett Spencer. Right now it's 9:26 a.m. in the morning down here in Pittsburgh where I'm at. And, just wanted to make this video, make a shout out video, and just like I said, just want to thank each and every one of you subscribers who subscribed to my channel and who's watched my videos and who's enjoyed them. I'm really appreciate all the subscribers that's sub to my page and that's a part of my channel and a part of my team. And I enjoy doing this to have fun and for it to be a part of a hobby of mine. Appreciate the love and support that I've been getting from each and every one of you subscribers out there and viewers out there who's watched my video and really like what they seen. I'm really glad and proud to do this and happy to have you guys up part of my channel. And I'm also happy to keep on doing videos for YouTube because like I said, this is just to have fun. This is just to have fun, a hobby of mine, and just show basically show you guys one of my interest things that I have interest in, and that gaming happens to be one of them. But this morning, got woke up early this morning, brushed my teeth, made me a little breakfast, and I went to the gym about 6:45 this morning, and had a pretty good workout. So basically, I want to talk a little bit about myself and the things that I like to do, and things I like to do. So basically, myself and gaming, and other things that come to mind. So main thing I love to do more than anything, working out. That is the main thing that I love to do. Because how when did I first start working out? If you ask me, well, it was actually around in the seventh grade. In the seventh grade, because like I said, as a kid, I was on medicine. I was on medicine from after the seizure that I had when I was a kid. And I was really fat. I was as a kid I was overweight. I was fat. I wasn't active, and I was out of shape, and wasn't even strong. So because all I wanted to do was play video games, watch TV, and just eat, and I was just lazy, and I didn't really care at the time. But I started going on. I started doing an exercise tape, that Tabot exercise tape around that time of the year. Then I started getting on the treadmill. And then like the next year around the summertime, before I started my eighth grade year, I started doing some weightlifting a little bit. Basically, at the time, I wasn't on the level. I wasn't really on the level, where I am today, and didn't have the weights that I have now and that I lift with now. All I think I really had was 30 and 40 pound dumbbells. So every day I would work out with those and basically do sit ups, and then I would get on the elliptical machine for a good amount of time. And then I started doing that part after I was basically done with doing Tableau, because doing that Tableau tape wasn't really enough for me. So I wanted to like kind of kick it up a notch. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much how I first started getting into working out. And I also started using the machine weights in middle school around my eighth grade year, that time of the year. So I started using the machine weights at the school around gym time. So I mean, it was pretty good. I mean, nothing wrong with the machines. I like the machines. They're good. They're better than nothing. They help you out. You do a certain amount of reps and certain amount of sets and reps. You could start gaining some making some progress and seeing some results. And like I said, as a kid, I was never skinny. I used to be fat, and when I got into working out, I started losing weight, and then I got into the wrestling. I started my first year of wrestling. I got into the wrestling team um starting my eighth grade year a little bit. Did it for a little bit, not a whole year, because we got kicked up. I wasn't going. Me and some of the other kids that wrestled for the school. We weren't actually going to the school. There was a different. There was the other school that had the wrestling team was upstairs, and the other part of the school was downstairs. So somebody snitched on us and told us we wasn't from that school. So they had to let us go. We had to get kicked off. I actually, did started wrestling my freshman year of high school. Not and I didn't do it for a whole year because I had an injury, and then I was out for about a month or 6 months or so. I was out for about 6 weeks. I didn't like it at all because I knew I was going to lose strength and I couldn't really do anything. So that was a disappointing part of the year. So sophomore year, not really too good. Like I said, I had a lot to learn, had a lot of training to do. So when I actually got into to actually lifting free weights and like the real type of weights that I use today, that was around my freshman year. I started actually doing that. Sitting on, benching, getting on the weight bench, benching and like doing free weights and all the other stuff that I needed to do to get to where I was. So you know and then junior year, I started getting better. I started getting better at. I started, getting better at it. My rates was going up in wrestling. I was 19-12 as a record. In my senior year, I was 28-7. Had a really good year. So basically, when I first started hitting the weights, basically through high school and through college, I kept on working out and hitting the weights and stuff. Through high school and college. I was doing it then, and I'm doing it now, and I'm not, and nothing or nobody's gonna say anything or do nothing to stop me because that is part of my legacy. Working out is part of my legacy to keep up, to keep me staying up. To working to get stronger, and to stay strong and to stay in shape and to stay active because that's my main thing that will always come first before I do anything else or go anywhere. So that is one of the things that'll come first. And so that's the main part about me. That's one of the things about me I want to talk about. And like I said, working out's my main thing. That will always come first before I do anything else or go anywhere else. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't smoke, or I never have. So I don't. Those are the things I don't condone. I don't condone drinking. I don't condone smoking, or I don't condone drugs or any of that stuff. I don't do any of that stuff. That is all that stuff really is honestly it's not good for you. It's all bad, and I mean too much of anything's not good, but like I said, why would you want to I mean, I don't understand what's the concept of doing that, of why people do that, because sooner or later it's just going to hurt them. Just like just like the pro athletes and stuff out there, they take steroids, and then later on the line, when they get to a certain age, that's going to catch up with them because steroid is a drug. So why would you want to do something that's going to harm your body sooner or later? You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing I don't do. So that's another thing I don't condone. I don't smoke. I don't drink, and I sure as heck don't do steroids or take any other supplements because I don't need them. The only thing I do before I work out, I eat. I make sure I'm hydrated. I get loose and stretch out, and then I start training and get to work. That's how I do it, and that's how I'm going to continue to do it. Just do it the right way. So yeah, and yesterday was also my me and my woman's anniversary, 1 year anniversary. We've been together for 4 years now. Happy anniversary. And like I said, yesterday was a pretty good day. Yeah, she kind of had a bad day yesterday at work and stuff like that, so we didn't really talk much. And this morning after I went to the gym, I left after I went and left the gym. I went down to Giant Eagle and I did a little shopping. I picked her up a card and signed it, and I handed it to her, and because I meant to do that the other day, but I accidentally forgot. So I made sure I did that today. So yep, it has been 4 years since me and her has been together, and like I said, I'm glad to have her in my life, and I'm glad that she's happy as well. So, and I just, also want to thank her again for, getting me the mini NES and the mini Super Nintendo Classic. Like I said, and even though I told her she didn't really need to get me anything, because I could have gotten it and bought it myself, but I guess she kind of beat me to it. So I guess maybe because I got her two things for Christmas, so I guess that's why she figured she just wanted to return the favor. But I do appreciate that, and I do I did enjoy playing the mini NES and the mini Super Nintendo. Like I said, I know when I first did the first gameplay on it, the screen was too bright, but I kind of figured out how to make it better, make the screen better and more clear for you guys out there to see it. So basically I just stacked the laptop and the camera onto something higher so that the TV would have a better camera glimpse at it, so you guys could see the screen and the gameplay better. So I got that figured out. So thank you, Brian Trusty, for that. Brian Trusty kind of gave me that helped me out with that a little bit. So Brian, thank you again, bro. Thank you again, Brian Trusty. And like I said, for you guys that don't know, Brian Trusty, and those that haven't seen his videos, you guys definitely check Brian Trusty's videos out, watch them, and subscribe to him, because I guarantee you guys will definitely like Brian Trusty's gameplays and his channel and everything. He really, he's one of the main reasons why I feel like that I'm starting to improve on YouTube, and that I'm coming up on here and I'm learning more from him. He gives me tips, and I learn more and more from Brian Trusty on what I should do and what I shouldn't do. And like I said, that really helps me out a lot. And, just like the rest of you guys. You guys help me out a lot. And Brian, you're one of the main people. So thank you, Brian Trusty, for, your advice, for helping me out, giving me tips, and to help me improve to help me improve myself and my YouTube channel. So Brian Trusty, thank you, bro. And like I said, you're one of the greatest. And second person, I want to thank, Dr. Josh. He I thanked him before, but I'll always thank him again, because I know he's always the first person that comes by, and he'll probably be the first person who smacks the like button, and gets the and watches the video before anybody else comes through. And he's really good with video games as well. He's new school and he's old school, so he plays both video games, and he's good at what he does. He's good at giving opinions about different games, and he knows all about it. You name the game, you name it, he knows it, and he will definitely give you his opinion about it. And he knows what he's talking about. He knows how to play it, and and he's one of the best gamers on YouTube. So, Dr. Josh, the real gamer, thank you, bro. Glad when I first seen your channel and your videos, they were really interesting, especially when you were doing Sega Genesis and everything. So, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Josh, the real gamer. You're one of the greatest. And the third gamer, I want to thank this person again. Like I said, she's one of the people who helped me out, and always sharing her stuff on Twitter, and always, spreading the word out. Every time she comes by my channel to watch my videos, she seems like she enjoys them and she likes them, and even if she doesn't stay long, she always makes sure she smacks the like button. And this person happens to be One Up Woman. So One Up Woman, thank you again. One Up Woman. Like I said, you're one of the greatest as well. You got a very interesting channel yourself. You do good at playing games, and you're one of the you're one of the big helps that I had. On my channel as well, One Up Woman. So like I said, you were a big help. For encouraging other people to check my videos out and to sub to them, and I really appreciate that, One Up Woman. So thank you, One Up Woman. And I'll definitely be looking forward to seeing you stream again after the holidays sometime. And I hope you have a good holiday, One Up Woman, and 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 you and your family enjoy. So hope you and your family have a good holiday, One Up Woman, and I will definitely be seeing. And I will be looking forward to seeing you streaming again after sometime after the holiday. So thank you again, One Up Woman. Another person I want to, welcome back, welcome back to YouTube and welcome back to coming to the streams, is Dead Thumb Gamer. I want to, I want to welcome back Dead Thumb Gamer and, thank him for, coming back, to, being a part of streams, a little every now and then, glad you're doing good, Dead Thumb Gamer. And, like I said, you had an awesome channel yourself, Dead Thumb Gamer. You do good at playing video games. You have very interesting games, and when I first seen your videos, Dead Thumb Gamer, I liked what I seen, and that's one of the reasons why I checked your videos out. I subscribed to you, and then you did the same thing with mine. You subbed to me once you saw what you like. So you had what I like, Dead Thumb Gamer, and I hope that I had videos that you like. So, welcome back. So, welcome back, Dead Thumb Gamer, and thank you for coming by, Dead Thumb Gamer. Subscribe to Dead Thumb Gamer's channel, y'all. He has really good stuff, so subscribe to Dead Thumb Gamer's page, y'all. Check his stuff out. He got really good stuff. And also subscribe to One Up Woman. One Up Woman has really good stuff on her channel and really good games, so subscribe to One Up Woman's channel as well. So, but yeah, so with that being said, also, yeah, the mini Nintendo, when I looked at it, I hooked it up to the TV. I started playing it. I enjoyed playing the mini Nintendo. I really did. Because playing the mini Nintendo, it took me back far back to when I was a kid. You know, um, that was one of the games that I used to have, even though Nintendo was basically my dad's system, I believe. Most of the time I was always playing. I was a Sega kid. I was always on that Sega for hours and for days. And, Sega happens to be a great system. And, Nintendo is actually a really good system as well. Also, no, and speaking of Nintendo, not only did I used to have it, along goes with Sega, but I remember back in preschool later on that year, one of my teachers, his name was happened to be Mr. Gordon. I remember, yeah. So Mr. Gordon later on that year might have been around the springtime or something, and I don't know if he had already owned a Nintendo or if he just recently bought it. But one of the exciting days was when he brought it into school and he hooked it up to one of the TVs that that teachers keep on one of those rolling things, whatever you call them, when they want to show when they have a movie day for the kids or stuff like that. But Mr. Gordon, one of the teachers at the preschool where I went to when I was a kid, he brought his Nintendo in, and he also had like an old computer back in the corner where he would play computer games, on his time. But when he brought that Nintendo in, he would hook it up to that TV. We would be playing. We would be playing like when me and the kids were kind of like taking like on a recess break, and before it was lunchtime, we would be playing that. And I can remember we were playing Super Mario Brothers 1 and 3, and I can't remember what other games he had, but that was the main game we had. And also another time when he let me play was it was around nap time when all the kids were taking a nap and I was up. I think my mom was coming to get me to pick me up early or so. So he was sitting there playing Nintendo, and I was just sitting next to him waiting for my mom, and he handed me a controller, and he let me play for a little bit, and I was playing Super Mario Brothers. And I never thought that I would see I never thought that I would see that happen, because I didn't even know he was into video games. So until I seen him bring his Nintendo in, basically the same as a mini Nintendo, but the regular version, regular size. So I mean, then he brought a couple games in. I mean, he had other games for the Nintendo. I think one of the games he would play is Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune. I can't remember what other games he had, but Super Mario Brothers was like the main game I was always playing. So I was playing for a little bit. Even I was playing for a little bit till my game was over, until my mom came to pick me up from preschool, and it was a pretty good time. It was a pretty good time. At times, yeah, I was bad, and I was a bad kid, and I was bad, and I was bad when I was a kid, and I was bad in school. But like I said, when I seen him bring that in, I was pretty. I was like, man, I want to play. Man, I want to play that Nintendo. So, but at least I got my chance to play. So pretty good times though. Pretty good times. That's part of the best thing in my childhood was the video game, the old movies, the TV shows, the video games, and just me having fun and being a kid. Even though I was bad, but hey, I still had fun, and I was just being me, being a kid. So that's what it's all about. That's what having your childhood memory is about, really. So some people ain't happy with it, and the only thing I wasn't happy about was me being overweight, me being real fat as a kid, and my mom and granddad and aunt and other people putting pressure on me about how I needed to lose weight and how I needed to do this and do that. But like I said, I turned the tables around. I started doing that, and I'm working out up into this day. I've been working out since middle school, high school, and college, and I'm working out up into this day today. Just like I said, I was a gamer. I was a gamer back in the day, and I'm a gamer now, and I always will be. So those are the main things that I love to do on my time. But anyway, you guys, also I am trying and aiming to do one more stream today, and one more gaming stream today, and I will probably be if I do a stream today, I will probably be doing a stream on the Nintendo GameCube today, and after today, I won't be streaming again until sometime after the New Year's, and I just wanted to throw that out there right now because I don't want to do a gaming stream on Monday, and then I get myself tired and worn out, and don't feel like doing anything else on New Year's Eve because me and my girlfriend's supposed to be going out at Dave and Buster's, and I don't want to give myself a headache or tire myself out and feel like I don't want to do anything else. So that's why I will not be streaming Monday and Tuesday. So I will be streaming sometime after New Year's. But again, I want to thank you guys for being a part of my channel, and excuse me, and also happy to have you guys, and hope you guys continue enjoying the videos that I make, and I will see you guys later. I will see you guys later, and hope you guys have a happy New Year and a great holiday. And remember, once a gamer and always a gamer. Have fun and don't do nothing I wouldn't do. Stay safe, you guys, and have a good one. See y'all later. Peace.